Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Are the Planets Doing Today? I'm your host, Brooke, and let's dive into the chart, shall we? So, today we have the sun at 2 degrees of Gemini, and let me just say, Gemini season is going to be hot. Okay, and I don't mean temperature. I mean, like, we're going to have so much shit thrown at us. It's not even going to be funny. Like, we're really going to have to utilize the South Node. What's AI? What's Delulu? Okay? What's true? Now, I do want to know, Jupiter is now at 26 degrees and is working out of that T-square with the nodes. Thank goodness, okay? However, we're within a 3-degree orb of that square with old daddy Saturn. So Jupiter and Saturn are going to be going at it in the sky with this square. And so I've already shared with you guys that I kind of read that square is like kind of like quicksand. Like I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to go, but I'm just not able to move and expand. And it's like shit just keeps coming and just not able, okay, to truly take off. Like Jupiter wants to. Jupiter wants to take off. Jupiter wants to have fun. Jupiter wants to expand. Saturn wants you to do it the right way the first time. It kind of reminds me of the challenges that we had with the liner. If you skip steps, aka Saturn, you're going to have to go back and do it a second time, a third time, maybe even a fourth, okay? So, if things are just not expanding, you're not able to push forward, you're not able to move forward, trust in divine timing. Everything is always working out for me, okay? My screen keeps going black. Everything is always working out for me. Keep it on repeat. Everything is always working out for me. Now, I do want to note that Mercury is getting close to its conjunction with Uranus. So this is another reason why I'm saying Gemini season is going to be popping like it's hot. Because right now, Lilith is trining the North Node and is in a sextile with the South Node, but is in an opposition with Mercury, okay? So it can feel like everybody's attacking you, like you're trying to deliver the information, you're trying to put it out there, you're trying to get the information out, but you got all these screaming hyenas that are like, okay, it's kind of how it feels. It reminds me of trying to teach Christians about the history of the Romans and them wanting to burn my ass to the ground. That's what that feels like, okay? So, we still have Chiron and Eris in that opposition with Zeus. And now the moon is going to be conjunct Venus. Venus is still in that trine with Mars, okay? You see, they're now at 16 degrees. They're actually moving in sync together. Now, we could hear a lot, especially as the moon gets a little bit closer to Chiron tomorrow, of a lot of the inhumane things that the wounded warrior, aka the military-industrial complex, has been behind. Now, keep your head on a swivel. There's going to be a lot of things thrown at us that are not going to be correct information to get us on board with an agenda. Okay? They want WAR. And so they were willing to do 9/11. That's all I'm going to say. And you can put the pieces of the puzzle together to figure out who they are. But anyway, keep your eyes out. Keep your head on a swivel. Okay? Now, we do have Jupiter in a grand air trine with Pallas Zeus. And it's really working out of that trine. I didn't mention it the other day, but it's working out of that trine. So keep an eye on your thoughts. Just remember what you think about, you bring about. Our thoughts and our words are very powerful, okay? We are creating realities with group intentions, group manifestations. If you believe the world is, and you got a big collective and you got a big following and you believe that and you're pushing that, that's what's going to happen. If you believe that peace is on its way and the light will prevail, well, guess what? That is what will happen, okay? Now, I do want to talk about this Mercury getting ready to conjunct Uranus. We could hear a lot of breaking news in regards to, I feel like they're already laying the groundwork, especially over the last 4 to 5 years. Now, a lot of people keep predicting that we're going to be in civil war, we're going to be in world war, we're going to be in all these wars. But I want you all to realize civil war has been taking place for the last 6 to 8 years. It just hasn't looked the way that we thought, okay? And World War has been going on for at least 3. Okay? So we could have a lot of breaking news. We could have a lot that's brought out about that. A lot of shit can come straight in out of left fucking field, okay? Uranus is really hard to predict. Like, you just don't see it coming. Divine truth. Yep. Yeah. Keep doing the work. As I said yesterday, okay, some people are waiting on some ships to come in. Keep an eye on your thoughts. That's what you need to let go of, okay? This is what you need to be working on. Stop holding on to things that are no longer serving you. What you think about, you bring about. Let go of those thoughts, okay? There's good things that are coming in. Do you believe there's good things that's coming in? Or are you stuck in this negative? Everybody's out to get me. My world's ending. Nothing ever works out. Blah, 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 blah. Negative Nelly, negative Nancy. Stop holding on to that. You're blocking your own blessings when you act that way, when you think that way, when you are that way, okay? Change the way you're looking at it. Change the way you're talking about it. That's that Jupiter and Gemini. Keep in mind, we're going to be having this square soon, okay? And we're building up to it. I mean, we're only within a 3-degree orb, so we can already feel it. It feels like, oh, we're trying to move, we're trying to expand, but we're just not able to, okay? Feels that way. But it's an illusion, okay? Maybe there's steps that you've missed. Maybe there's things that you need to re-examine and you look at. Maybe there's things that you need to get in order. Maybe there's parts of your shadow that you need to integrate, okay? Maybe there's some truth that you're choosing to not accept. All right? I love you guys. I hope these messages find you well. I already have my Gemini New Moon Healing Circle linked on my website, 12thhousequeenbee.com. Would love to see you there. We'll talk soon. Bye.